Every rapper in the world wants a video game now.
Is that the thing now that they have to have?
They have to have their own video game.
Like, rappers are very competitive. We know this. They kill each other. They're so competitive. And, you know, it was sneakers and then, you know, clothing deals, their rides, whatever they're driving around in. And now they're very competitive about having video games. They want their own video game.
Wow.
This place is coming apart at the seams.
Hold on, Wick. Is everything all right? What happened? You all right?
Guys stumbling around.
All right. What's the matter, Hawk?
All right. What happened today?
The place is coming apart.
What happened?
Well, the nice thing, you know, about video games is their egos can actually, you know, they're like, give me some of that wire fu. You know, maybe like flying through the air with my kung fu skills.
Oh, that's what they want to be like, superheroes.
Because they're always talking trash about how hard they are.
Yeah, man. I wants like wings and shit. That's really funny.
I wants to get up on time and just be at work and shit.
Yeah, I want this to be like really whack, like something completely unrealistic. Have me raising my kids.
Yo, man, how about this? I get pulled over and shit, and I present the proper paperwork.
Right. Shit.
And I don't back talk to the cops or nothing.
Oh, damn, I got an order of protection. I lost 20 points.
Yeah, boy.
Yo, one time in a video game, I want to refer to my baby's mother as my fiance.
Yeah, just completely unrealistic.
Right. Then we go to do that mission where we shoot up Hot 97, man.
Yo, how about this in this video game, man? Somebody does some shit in my community, and we actually take personal responsibility.
How are you supposed to program that in? That's too unrealistic. Just have me flying and shit.
I was just watching the 50 Cent. 50 Cent has got this video game coming out early next year, and I was watching the trailer out there with Steve, and it's 50 Cent storming an office building and shooting and beating up white dudes.
Really?
Not a black dude getting beat up in the whole trailer. It's like guys in suits that he's ripping on.
That's great.
And supposedly the premise is that in the game that he never got his record deal and he had to manage his life on the streets.
Ah, so he just continued being a thug.
Right.
And we have audio
never got
of this,
his
right?
record deal.
Is this the audio?
Yeah, this is part of... he did this interview at E3, like up on the big screen.
Yeah.
Sort of a produced interview. And the name of the game is Bulletproof, and it goes, the name of this game is 50 Cent Bunya. Like, you can't even pronounce the name of his
Of course he can't.
Should we play the tape?
What?
Should we play the... What's wrong?
What's wrong with his mic technique, Eric?
Hold it up a little bit.
Eric, why don't you get on mic? And,
How come he has headphones and I don't?
Eric, talk.
I know.
You gotta set the mic.
He's not even
Move
talking.
the mic up a little bit, that's
What?
all.
Okay.
No.
I'm trying to help you.
Wow. Dude, there are radio stations in Poughkeepsie that have a better setup.
I know!
All right. So,
Oh, isn't that a shame?
why don't we play the audio of the 50 Cent
Let's
thing?
hear some
You don't have
50
to play
Cent.
the whole thing. It's like 2 minutes, but it's like it's like my real life, but it's sort of fake. But it's what would have happened?
I'm keeping it real, only not real.
Right.
There's 2 things about me you gotta know. Yeah.
The name of the video game is 50 Cent Bulletproof.
I love
It's almost like a whole nother screenplay to my life. The first time I saw myself in the video game, I was really excited about it because it looks so much like me. I haven't seen a video game with so much detail to it. The graphics that they had in the trailer, it was like so much more cutting edge. They created something that I'm really proud of actually being a part of it, because I feel like it's going to be the most exciting video game this year.
All right, well, there you have it, a little taste.
Wow.
Can you imagine if a video game came out with a white guy running into a building just shooting black guy? I mean, first of all, no good person would believe it. Can you imagine the uproar from people? Like, Ghettopoly got a lot of shit. I think it was in Urban Outfitters because it portrayed the black community in a bad way.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if there was a white guy just shooting black guys in a building, how fast people would be up in arms?
But this is 50, you know. And
it's fine. I have no problem with the game. I'm just saying the reverse would be a problem.
Yeah.
I had a guy email me. He's like, "Man, I really like that Grand Theft Auto San Andreas." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." My favorite part is you get a helicopter and you get to go through the hood and shoot black people. That's the white supremacist dream.
with a helicopter.
Right.
I love that game though, man. San Andreas, it's aight.
Something tells me 50 Cent's game is probably based a lot on Grand Theft Auto. A lot of running around, a lot of killing.
There are so many Grand Theft Auto ripoffs at E3. I mean, it's just annoying.
And they're not good. Like, for some reason, people cannot capture what they did with GTA. You can't. You can make an exact copy of it, but it's just not GTA. You know?
Well, is 50 Cent doing something that's more realistic now? Like, does he have to, burst into, an accountant's office and sit there and make sure that the power of attorney is correct and he's dealing with lawyers? Because that's what his life is now.
Yo, it's real whack when a part of the game comes up where I got to do my quarterly taxes. I sit down with my accountant. He's a Jew.
Dude, and it's like all of Hollywood is trying to get in on it because 50 Cent is actually working with a guy from The Sopranos.
Really?
Yeah, like the executive producer. I think his name is Terry Winter.
Yeah, on this game?
Yeah, and Snoop Dogg has now got John Singleton to work on a game.
Well, Snoop turned up in that other game, one of those GTA looking.
Snoop's in like every game.
Yeah, Snoop.
He's like
just turns up. True Crime, right? Streets of L.A. Yeah, he turned up in that one. And he's, got a couple of friggin' Tech 9s, and he's running down the street, and it's Snoop. Meanwhile, he's up there going, yeah, how do I sell more fabric softener? Yeah. What endorsement deal could I have for Downy?
I love when he
AOL, y'all.
Yeah, exactly. No street cred.
He was endorsing blunt wraps. Do you remember that? And, High Times made him the man of the year, and then he came out and said, I'm not smoking any more weed.
You're cussing on my endorsement.
And High Times was all these angry letters. Wait, look at that, man. That's terrible. Because he said he wanted to quit smoking weed so he could spend some more time with his kids or remember that he had kids.
What part with your kids?
And it lasted.
Remember you had kids.
It lasted like a month, and then he was back smoking.
Yeah.
We got to get the. It's just a mess today once again. For some reason, every time Laszlo comes in, there's.